so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 132, Nasdaq's up 26, S&P's up 10, gold contract down $6.50, trading $19.57 an ounce. You get silver down 14 cents, $27.14 an ounce. Light sweet crude off 30 cents, $36.99 a barrel. Notes and bonds. We have the 10-year up 2 ticks, 139.16. The 30 up 8 ticks at 176.16. And King Dollar down 82 ticks, 93.255. The euro is at 118. The yen is out here at 106, and the British pound is at 127 to 1 U.S. dollar. Tom O'Brien, what's going on?
Good Friday morning.
Good Friday morning. 4-day work week. You got to like it, man. No doubt.
That's for sure. I'm all about 4-day work weeks, man. And I'm all about some volatility, man, in both directions.
There's no doubt. And, you know, what you have out here this morning, if we go take a look at these NQs first, what you're going to see, folks, is that my take is that we're building cause for more than like a nice ABC structure on the way down. Now, I don't think we're going to basically go after it today. I think it's just going to be a sideways day out here, sideways to lower. That being said, you can see what we just did here on the NQs. So the low of the NQs yesterday was this 11,222. No, 11,122. Well, we just got to 11,124. And, you know, we get some volume there. So that's telling me it's going to break this baby. You know, the real question is going to be like, okay, do you break it and things basically, you know, really fall apart? I mean, I think it's going to be kind of tough because we came down yesterday. The volume wasn't that, it was light, actually. Not light, but compared to going into Tuesday, do you know what I'm saying? So,
sure.
You know, gold, let's go take a look at gold. They've been pushing gold around. And what was you know, what was really wild, Tom, yesterday is that, you know, we started talking about the U.S. dollar, right? That correlation yesterday was so direct intraday, it was unbelievable. I mean, as soon as that dollar, here, I'll bring this up, folks, and when you see this, and it's going to be really intriguing, you know, if, in fact, that is the correlation we're dealing with. So if I compare this, and I'll put up the, let's see, so I know, put up the dollar, that's what I'm looking to do. So if you put up the dollar in correlation as to where the market was going, as soon as what happened yesterday is that the dollar was down like 500 ticks. And then the dollar come roaring back. Now, as the dollar come roaring back, all of a sudden the market fell out of bed, man. You know, so this is going to be wild watching this. You know, when you're looking at this, the dollar is the green line, folks. Dollar's the green line, and the futures are the white line. So, you know, we'll see where this baby goes. But if that's the correlation, I'm going to be having a battle in my mind, Tom, between, you know, if the dollar wants, meaning that I think the market wants lower price, and I think gold wants higher price. Well, I'm going to be wrong on one of them, because if that dollar goes higher, gold's not going to go higher. You know what I mean? So we'll see where it shakes out, man.
Sure. And I know, can you hear me now? I know they're having a few problems with the sound technicals over there, but hopefully you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loud and clear, yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite the market, man. That's for sure, all over the place. Sorry, I was a little bit flustered there trying to get things fixed.
That's all right. And how about Peloton, right?
Yeah.
I was listening to your program. Those numbers, the gross numbers, are amazing that they come up with, right?
Pretty amazing, man. I mean, the fiscal year 2021, I don't even have to look it up because I remember it, man. They said that they're going to estimate. Now, number one, they have forward-looking statements, which in and by itself is pretty remarkable, right? And they're looking to take in revenue of $3.5 to $3.65 billion, and the market was expecting 2.7. So they're almost going to take in an extra $1 billion on top of 2.7. Crazy.
That is amazing, man. There's no doubt. And yeah, and what is really impressive, folks, is that the bottom line, they basically came in and made money, right? And that wasn't supposed to happen either, right? It looks like they made 27 cents.
Yes, they had a profit for sure. Yeah. And even let me pull it up, man, because they had it, and it's swinging from quite a loss the prior quarter as well. So they swung to a profit of $89 million or 27 cents a share, compared with a loss of $47 million a year earlier.
That's amazing, man.
It is. Yeah. But nonetheless, man, a lot of these equities, you might see some of that already priced in, right? In terms of this stock just went from 17 to 98 yesterday. So there you go.
There's no doubt. And so now that they do have a PE, so you're paying $618 for $1 of earnings, you know?
Yeah.
So that, that's expensive. There's no doubt about that. But all they need is one more growth like that growth in that quarter, right? And forget it, man. And now, did I hear you say this morning that they got a new bike that's like $4,000?
Treadmill, I believe.
A treadmill, okay.
Yeah, let me get down to where, because they got a lot going on, man. And that's, just like theoretically, right? In my mind, I was saying, why do you come out early in the week with kind of exciting news, right? That you're gonna price down your main bike, okay, which is going. Let me get it up here. So now their bike's going to be $1,800. Where are we? Come on. The new bike's going to be $2,495.
Okay.
The old bike was going to be from $2,245, I believe, to $1,895 now. And the pricier and original treadmill, the Tread Plus, retails for $4,295.
Oh God, you can buy a car cheaper than that.
And we know those devices, man, they get quite a pretty penny. But I said to myself, why would you come out with exciting news ahead of earnings, unless maybe you had too much good news to jam into one call, and you said, you know what, let's release this first, and then we'll tell them about the good numbers. And that's kind of what happened. But what did happen is that also the stock traded up from $80 to 100 almost. So now it's trading at 90.
No doubt. Let's go to John in Philly. Hey, John, what's going on, brother?
Good morning, Tom and Tommy. Thanks for taking the call.
Absolutely.
Good morning, John.
Say, I wanted to ask if you could draw your attention to lower price targets and your rationale on Apple stock. I just wanted to share this with you. I know they've got a dog and pony show next week.
Yeah.
I know it's the biggest market cap company on the planet. I know it's a powerhouse. All those are absolutely true. However, from, say, January 1st of this year, looking forward, sales are expected to grow something like 5 to 10% in aggregate. And, of course, that's off of a very, very large base. So 5 to 10% is nothing to sneeze at. I understand all that. But it is modest as far as percentage growth rates. And the stock from January 1st of 2020 up to its highs had increased, 100%. So when I hear people say, oh, Apple stock can't go down because of all those first three things I mentioned, I'm left at a total loss. So trying to be prepared for the scenario, not a prediction, but a scenario that Apple stock declines quite a bit, I wanted to ask if you can share with me what you see, where it could go lower, and the rationale that you'd see for that, in terms of price and volume.
Absolutely. Stay right there, folks. John, Tommy, myself, we're going to be coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials up by 104, NASDAQ is down 5, S&Ps are up 5.5. We'll come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 117, Nasdaq's up 4, S&P's are up 7. Tommy and I were talking with John from Philly. We're talking about Apple. So, you know, when you look at Apple, John, I mean, it can pull back to the breakout area pretty easy. I mean, you know, you're breaking like a swing out here today. It's not going to have the juice underneath it. Well, it's 110.89. We hit 110 already. But I suspect that you can pull back to 93 pretty easy. That's your breakout area, right?
Yep.
You know, cash-wise, fundamentally, what is happening is that, you know, it's only $34 to pay for $1. You know, it's running at a 34, so that's not that bad because they are growing the services by 23%. Now, that's a small part. You know, their products are $213 billion, their services are 46, but they're growing it, man. Yeah, so I mean, I would say that any stock can pull back a lot. That's the real bottom line, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. Whether it's, you know, what we're really talking about here, folks, is that what is the announcement that Apple's going to come out with Monday, and is it going to be able to jam the stock, right? You know.
Gotcha. So if I hear you correctly, any move down to, including as low as that 93 level, the breakout, and I'm looking at your charts. Thanks for sharing that. I see that. Any move down to, including to that level, would merely just be routine ebbs and flows.
Yeah. And
it would have to be something underneath that would have to be explained by something we just don't know at this time.
Well,
is that the idea?
I would expect it would be that you get an acceleration of volume if you come into that area, and then it would be like the aspect, okay, on a larger basis, you know, the bottom line is that are people happy with paying $34 for $1? That's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? So.
Great. Thanks so much. Y'all have a good weekend.
You have a great one.
You too, John. One. Thanks, man.
So, look at this. We just got green, Tom.
Green across the board, man.
Green across the board. And if you want to take a look at this here, folks, this is pretty cool. You know, I think this is just going to be a little cause building day back and forth, because you're going to see that, you know, this is the NQs now. The NQs, the lows of the NQs yesterday was 11,088, and we got to 11,098. Rejected it, you know. So the game, I suspect, is going to be on back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know.
Yeah. Hey, how about the VIX? Did you catch what I was talking about this morning?
I did. So let's go over that. Here, why don't you go over that? So
pretty interesting action. So right when I was doing the program this morning at about 8:30, I'm going to zoom it in. So last Friday, the lows in the S&Ps, right down there at 33.47. Okay, so just keep that in mind. There's your lows on the S&P. We're trading at 33.47 on the low before the market charges higher. Okay. Now, the VIX correlates to a high of about 38. All right, we're going to pull that up as well, but we're coming into about, I'm going to pull up 8:30. All right, there's your 8:30 bar, and we were trading, give or take, at around 33.47 throughout that bar. So, all right, well, that's interesting, right? But now you have the VIX at about 28 this morning. But, man, talk about a change of where we were. There is where the VIX was last Friday, folks, at 38. So you're trading in the same exact price point, and somehow all of the fear has been sucked out of the market with the S&P literally at exactly the same price point. We talked about this on the other side that, maybe it was saying when the VIX was spiking ahead of the market, we said, okay, maybe the market's going to sell off. Maybe this is kind of the reverse, that even with the volatility here, that market participants are not worried enough to be purchasing that volatility premium in the VIX. They're obviously not, right? You have the VIX at 33.47, and somehow people are paying $28 for the VIX, where at the same price level last week, they were paying $38 for the VIX. And it's remarkable that you're literally at lows that, we didn't even see up until, we saw it a little bit yesterday, but just how much that VIX is pulled back. If you want to buy a little bit of insurance, maybe a good time to buy it at 28, when at the same S&P level, it would have cost you 38 last week. That type of mentality is kind of where my head goes with that.
Yeah, you can see it. I just put up that, I had that chart up, and you were talking about it with comparing it right on. It was pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah. It caught me surprising, for sure.
Let's go inside first the NDX and see what the strength versus the weaknesses. Today, you got Cognizant Technology, that's up 5%. You got Western Digital's up 4%. You get Micron Tech up 3%, and Gilead's up 2.8%. Now, taken away from it, you get Align Technologies down 1.5%. The rest of them not bad. You get Walgreens Boots off 0.9%, Expedia 0.9%. We go into the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the strength versus the weakness inside the Dow. And movement-wise here, let's see what we got. So Home Depot's putting the most amount of points, 26. And is this the Dow? Yeah, it is. Okay. So you get Home Depot 26 positive points, Nike 22, Amgen 22. Taken away from it, United Health, only small numbers, 8 points, okay. And Visa 3 points. So you really don't have that much taken away from it.
Yeah, how about we can jump around? I mean, I saw you talking, of course, on the TD Ameritrade Network about Chewy.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
So they had their numbers. They're off about 4.7% today.
And how about the average? What did you say? $356 per dog food deal, right?
Let me find it, man, because it's staggering. I got it up here. Where are we? Where's Chewy? I got it. Hold on. Stocks making moves. We're sliding down. There it is. So average sales per active customer, $356, man. The market was looking for $365, so they missed it by about $9. But man, oh man, it is not cheap to feed pets.
No. Oh, listen, folks, well, I got a beautiful German Shepherd.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so let's see.
They like to eat.
They like to eat. And I'd be I used to buy that off them, but what happens is it's intriguing. The dog food that I got, the supplier stopped supplying them.
Okay.
And they probably I'm sure they made a huge mistake, because it's like, okay, it's like, why would you do that? I can understand why they did it, because they claim they're an exclusive deal. Do you know what I mean? But guess what?
It's a lot of food, man. But you know what? You look at it, man. That's $30 a month. That's
oh yeah.
That's $7 a week to put things in context, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's $1 a day, basically. You know, I mean, it's $1 a day to feed your pet. You know, you're probably at least spending that, right? For sure.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. And when you take a look at this, I believe, you know, their gross keeps going up, but they were still in like a losing position. Yeah, I mean, they look at this. I mean, you're taking 1.7 billion, and you're still losing 9 cents, right? I mean,
yeah.
Even next year, I mean, the whole year, and they're still growing by leaps and bounds. The growth.
They're in that. Yeah, they're in that growth phase. I mean, you can see it from the revenue numbers, man. $2 billion to $7 billion from 2018 to 2021. So they're not worried about churning a profit. Obviously, they're worried about that top line. But yeah.
And we're all used to that. It's dialing for everything. Why leave? It's like you don't even think about it. You know, I'm actually, you know, it's actually happened. I just did my grill over. I'm doing things that I normally didn't do because you got to go get it, and all of a sudden you do a couple things. Okay, this is nice. You show up at home, you know, the stuff's there. It's like, okay, over the weekend I can do this, right? So you know, it's pretty wild, actually.
Hey, that's why Restoration Hardware is trading at $385, man.
My God.
There we go.
Stay right there. Tommy and I come right back. Dow's up 168, Nasdaq's up 33, S&P's up 12. Come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 184, Nasdaq's up 51, S&Ps are up 16, and we got to go look at this.
NKLA, Nikola.
Thank you, NKLA. So this is quite
Better
an
look quick.
allegation.
You better look quick because it's dropping, baby.
Listen. There is no doubt. This started yesterday. Well, here, when you take a look at this, it's pretty amazing, actually. So it was Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. GM says it. It's taking the in-kind position, right?
Yep.
Bottom line, stock pops all the way up to 54. Now we're trading 32. It's 14. And
Quite a haircut.
Not the haircut, and you had, let's see, so is this one? This is the allegation. So the allegation comes from a firm, folks, that is shot the stock, okay?
Yes.
So, you got to take that into consideration. That being said, the allegation is pretty intense, man. The allegation is not that, you're cooking the books. The allegation is that the technology that they're saying that they have for this hydrogen gas type of truck is not real.
It's like a Theranos deal, right? In
Yeah.
terms of just like making up your entire business model. Now, I don't know what the reality is of it, but that's the allegation. That they literally don't have the technology that their entire business is supposedly built on. GM, man.
There it is. $2 billion equity stake.
Yep.
In order to supply key components for the startup's electric pickup. Yeah. And see, that in itself, I was looking, we were talking about it at the time, they really didn't say that, okay, they're putting $2 billion into it. That's almost like you and I own General Motors, Tom, and we take a stake, and it looks to me like Nikola is saying, okay, that the first $2 billion I'll get you going with the pot. So even at General Motors, so that's out of the $2 billion. Well, we're making at least $500 million out of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, it's more of like a partnership than an investment.
It's a sale,
right? Yeah.
It's a sale that they don't have to pay for, basically.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal. And then this morning, what also happened? Now it's not right here. So this is one firm, but evidently I just saw on the other side when we put this up is that you got Citron, which that guy is famous, here it is right here, for really finding some companies that are fraudulent. It just says that he just tweeted out, Nikola extends gains past after negative Citron tweet. So that guy there, I remember when this started, folks, people just thought this was, a one-time deal. This is like 5, maybe 7 years ago now. This guy's really bright. This Citron guy, man. So
I'll pull over just a couple quick Googling. I got their tweet, man, and it says, congrats to Hindenburg for exposing what appears to be a total fraud with Nikola. Citron will cover half of all legal expenses. You can't slap the truth away. Explains why Melton sold $10. That sold at $10 this June. And they warrant an SEC investigation to maintain integrity of the electronic vehicle EV market. That's a strong tweet, man.
It is.
It's a strong tweet.
That guy, he's proven that he does work.
And you know what? I had a listener, and thanks to them sending me the total report. It is a long report, man. I didn't have the time to get into it. It's like 30, 40, 50 pages, something crazy. It's not just a few points. Yeah, that they really walk through out there. So I'm going to take some time and look at it this weekend, man. But, these things and I thought to myself, what better scam than to say we're the next Tesla?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's that'll be a story that will get some coverage for sure.
It is. And you know what happens here? This happens at highs in the market because the greed factor is so big.
Yes.
That, you get people that have greed, number one, they know that the market's greedy, right? You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like the perfect time that these things go, and then, of course, all it takes is the tide going out a bit, and then all of a sudden, the implosion starts. So, pretty wild, man.
Yeah, it is, man. It's buyer beware, man. You start buying these stocks that are all a story, and that's what this one kind of is at this point. You better make sure you know what you're doing. Yeah.
And then, if we... just to go back to, where we are right now, COVID-wise, folks, okay, you're seeing these bankruptcies pile up. This is a big one. This is the New York Sports Club. It's going to basically, they're seeking rent relief in bankruptcy. They have, now they're strictly a New York deal, but I was looking at this, that the amount of places. There it is. They have 150 places.
Okay, in the Northeast.
In the Northeast. So it's more than just that.
That's a big club, though, yeah.
That's
and, you know, what's interesting is I'm a member of LA Fitness, right? I haven't been there since...
Oh, LA Fitness.
LA Fitness.
Okay.
I haven't been there since the COVID shutdown. They stopped charging people, you know, for 3-4 months. I started getting charged again. I might cancel, man. It's the first time forever. I'm grandfathered in for talking about 12, 13 years maybe.
Wow.
And I find myself saying, you know what, man, I'm not going anytime soon. I just, you know, I get outside, I work out, I get some workouts at home.
Peloton's listening. You're going to get an email with a coupon.
Hey, there is, man, and you know, it's just that it's interesting, you know, when the personal experiences that we're all experiencing right now, and gyms is a tough deal, man. You know, Florida, the numbers are pretty high still. You know, we only had, I think the numbers yesterday were 2,400, but in terms of positive rate, man, you're talking about 5 to 6%, 4 to 6%. In context, you have New York City. I think they've been under 1% positivity for over a month. So when you're dealing with 5% positivity, there is some community spread going on, just to tie it. So as you know, if you're in a gym, you're working out, people are sweating. I got no problem if people want to do that, right? I personally do not want to do that right now, not in Florida, where the numbers are still relatively high. So I'm paying $25 a month, man. That's $300 a year. So I'm probably going to cut that cord. Yeah. And it's a tough time to be in that.
And then it's harder to get you back.
Oh, almost impossible. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Especially because they have me on the grandfather rate. You know, I've been saving some money, but geez, you know, it doesn't. If I'm saving $5 a month, but I'm spending $25 a month doing nothing, that's not a good deal.
No, it's not. And so the bars in Florida of opening Monday, 50% in Florida. That just came across last night.
Okay.
So, you know, we'll see where that basically shakes out, because as you said, this thing is not even close to being over. It's like,
no.
Okay.
I mean, yesterday...
go ahead, sorry.
I was just like, yesterday alone in Florida, we had 222 deaths reported, man. It's a staggering numbers, and it's almost become a normalcy that's made us numb.
It's a bad scene, right?
Yeah,
right. And it's just just because the bar's open, folks, doesn't mean that people are going to go to them. Those people are in such tough situations. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah. I agree, man.
It's like, you know, you can open, but guess what? Do you really want to be around, 50 people? No.
I'm not comfortable really dining indoors with positivity rates of 5 to 6% right now. Let alone, a bar environment, and people are comfortable in different scenarios. That's just like you're saying. It's not the end of the world if they're open, but I'm not comfortable dining indoors, man, with those types of numbers.
Yeah. Dow Industrial's up 119, Nasdaq is up 1, S&P's up 7. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow up 208, Nasdaq up 29, S&P's up 14.5. And Tom, so the payroll tax deferral, right? So you heard about the payroll tax deferral, folks. Okay, what was going on there is that the bottom line is that employees could turn around and say, okay, listen, the employees, you could defer paying tax for 3 months and then you're going to pay it next year. Well, the bottom line is that the only firm that has bit so far is the federal government. Yeah. No private, major private employer has stepped up with plans to foregoing the withholding levy from workers' paychecks. And the reason, folks, is this, is that one of the fastest ways to get in trouble is not paying your payroll tax for the IRS. So as an employer, why would you put your employees in that position that you defer it, and then all of a sudden 3 months from now, everyone is like, have to pay it back, and then what if they can't pay it back? Now you're in trouble with the IRS. It's like insane. It
is insane, man. I mean, it's only through the end of the year. I don't think anybody is going to tell you that January 1st, all is going to be well right now. You know?
Exactly.
So you're going to have double the bill. So you're going to have double the bill in January taken out of your paycheck for the payroll tax. It was why it caught so much heat when it first started, man. And obviously you're not going to, put your employees through that because, just like you said, man, I mean, if you're struggling to make it through right now, what's going to happen when, you have twice the payroll taxes getting taken out? It's lunacy. Right. Anyway.
And then if you lose your job and then you can't pay it back at all.
You owe it anyway. Exactly.
What will end up happening, folks, and this is how bizarre this is, that let's say that you only owed $500, but that could be a lot of money to the person. The $500 turns into like $1,500 with the IRS, like, who knows? You're talking
there could
4
be
or 5
taxes
months.
and fees.
You get a penalty. It's insane. We'll see. It's good to see that employers are not doing it because then that's putting people in harm's way that really don't understand the tax structure also. I mean, in general. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's plenty of people that don't understand that say, okay,
right.
Because they don't have to basically, paperwork-wise, it's nice when everything gets taken care of, folks. That's the bottom line.
Hey, so what's happening with this market, man? We came on the air at 10 a.m. We were down at 33.25. We just traded up 25 S&P points.
There you go. Let's take a look at it. So, so you got, overnight we had, let's see. So, we're right where overnight, actually overnight it got to 33.74. when we started out, we started out there at kind of where we are, went all the way down, tested the lows of yesterday, and bottom line is that we're bouncing back and forth, you know.
Yeah.
There she is. Oh, the NQ's just got a bid. Look at that. Hey, just as you're talking there, man.
Even the Dow up 240, man. Yeah. Everything on Friday. Watch out.
Yeah. We'll see where this basically shakes out, but we just did. We just went up 50 points in the. These NQs are something else, man, aren't they?
They are. As you're speaking, I'm just jumping around like Apple, Microsoft. I mean, these things. Apple has a $10 trading range right now from 110 to 120, almost on a daily basis. What is going on?
Yeah, seriously.
It's mind-blowing. And then when you add in the market cap that represents, man, bonkers.
No, I know. And then what's intriguing too is that
there you go. Go for it.
Yeah, well, you can forget pretty quick that between Apple and Tesla, they just split, right? So every time you're basically looking at it, I mean, like with Tesla. So picture it with Tesla. When we came down in March, I believe we were down to 350. Well, now we're at 370, but that's 370 times 4, right?
I think it's 5. I think 5. Apple was 4 for 1, Tesla was 5 for 1. Yeah, right. So you would have been trading at 2,500 at the peak of 500, right? And you just came down to almost 300. So you would have traded down almost 1,000 points instead of 200. And that's why when I say Apple, the market cap alone, I mean, can you jump to Apple for the market cap? Because, when you're trading at a $2 trillion market cap and you trade down, let's just use simple numbers because, so you're right under $2 trillion. You're trading at 120. You're trading at 120 yesterday morning, and you're trading at 110 this morning. So you trade down $10. It's 8 or 9%, okay? That's like $175 billion that just disappeared in market cap in 24 hours of that company, man.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think I remember one statistic. I mean, that $180 billion in market cap alone is more than like 450 or 470 of the S&P 500 companies in their entirety.
I know.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You talk about a cash cow. I mean, and it's a cash cow, too. What's intriguing now, this Apple, we're talking with John, so where do you see this, folks, okay? Now, this is, for any other company, this would be a monster number. If I pull this up, let's see, how did I do this? I went to revenue, I think. Yeah. So this number here, so their products, you can see in 2019, they took in $213 billion. And the services, though, they took in $46 billion. Well, the $46 billion is growing at a 23% rate, man. So, that's, for Apple, that's a small number,
it's insane.
But that's a big number in general, right?
I saw a comparison. Now, this is like a year or two ago. I remember seeing something, and it's just an amusing story for amusement purposes, folks. And it talked about the AirPods, right? The earbuds that they have. And they said if you just took the revenue they had on AirPods, you took the growth that they have on it, that company alone would be some kind of insanity number. It really would, because the numbers they push out, and what do they make? They make wireless earbuds. That's it. But they're just such a mammoth company, man. And that's why we've said it. In the long term, I said it myself, man, when this company comes down from 110, it was just trading at 138. So that's like a 20% haircut. Look at the growth they have, right? 2021, they're pushing $307 billion in revenue. And the services, that's a huge recurring revenue that is much less volatile than maybe selling phones. You know what I mean? So that's a great thing to have when you got recurring revenue that's not just going to fall out of bed if maybe there could always be another. Maybe Tesla's going to come out with a phone and they're going to blow away the world. I'm just making stuff up, right? But that's a dicey. But when you got them on the services, you got them on the recurring revenue, you got them on the phones. For the long run, man, it's you. Like I had said,
it's a locked system. Yeah, they got you locked in. Right.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I'm an Apple fan. I'm waiting for that 5G phone, man. I think I have an 8 Plus right now as my phone, so I skipped the 10, the 11, right? I'm waiting for the 5G. And they're talking about the earbuds, and they have a non-replaceable battery. They catch a lot of flack for that, but I can tell you, folks, myself, I've had them since really early on. I
Okay.
forget how long ago. Do you remember when I got them, right? It was like 4 years ago, maybe something.
Yeah.
Time flies, right? And my batteries still work pretty well in them. So it's and I love them. I do. Yeah. So for what it is.
Dow's up 250, Nasdaq's up 81, S&P's up 23. We got gold down $6, silver's off 15 cents, and King Dollar's down 16.6. Tommy and I come right back.
Back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, as well as...
Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that'll take you step by step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab.
The gold market has taken off topside in a large way in 2020. If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my gold report. The gold report took profits in 4 of its equities in the gold portfolio in the first week of January for a combined profit of 99.2%, with 2 positions left in the portfolio that have a profit of 67.5% as of January 7th. The gold report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the gold report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, JDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the gold report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 230, Nasdaq's up 73, S&Ps are up 19. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you are going to see right under featured content our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. You talk about time just keeps moving, man. So
it is, man.
This Wednesday, Tom, right?
That's right, man. Wednesday. I know he's going to jump on with your program tonight. So, folks, if you're around, Basil's going to be on with Tom. Check out Tom, my dad, anyway, at 3 o'clock. But, yeah, Wednesday all day, man, from 9 till 4:30. He'll be in there for the Chapman Wave methodology, the technical tools based on the Chapman Wave methodology explained live, a detailed all-day online course. And you know what I did this morning on my show, because we've talked about it,
I saw 7 webinars. Go ahead.
I think it's 9, man. I think it's 9. So here they are, folks. This is the subscriber section for the Opening Call. So you gain access to the Opening Call, Basil's daily trading service. Basil's got at least an update out there once a weekend on Saturday or Sunday, along with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, of course. He's in the den every morning by at least 7:30, 8 o'clock, talking about what he's looking for. And when you sign up for Basil's course coming up on Wednesday, you gain access to the opening call. That's $128 value. And here's a glimpse of what you get. Now, he did one just back in July talking about the chart formations that worked the first half of this year, what's going to be happening maybe for the second half of this year. And then you just get the Chapman Wave technical tools that have produced strong gains in 2020. You get a May webinar in there, right? You get one, the dark cloud news cover back in February, okay? You get all of these webinars as part of the opening call that you can watch whenever you want for the full month, along with, of course, you get the class, and that will be archived. That's going to be probably like a 6.5, 7-hour webinar. So if you can't attend all of it next Wednesday, it'll be there for you to watch as many times as you want. Check it out.
Check it out. Right in the front page, folks, featured content. Stay right there, folks. We got Think or Swim coming up next, and I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave. Wait, I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Look at him, folks.